Doom Raiders, based on what I could find on Google, was the first TV movie made for Nickelodeon. I had never heard of this, I knew nothing about it, because the film came out the year I was born, and I never saw it aired on Nickelodeon when I started watching that network, and by golly, I can see why. It was had potential, but ultimately fell flat. It has an interesting world of concept, complete with a Mad Max-style aesthetic, but they don't really do much with it. It feels like it's based on a book, and then they sort of chopped the book up and made it into a 1 hour and a half movie. For a kids network who back then gave kids a lot more credit than most people give them credit for and like to write stuff that was really smart, this movie is dumb. Which is frustrating because, again, the plot really could have been really cool. It could have been like the movie Clockstoppers that they came out with a few years later, but it just comes off as a cheaper version of Spy Kids with a little bit of Mad Max thrown in. Bless Tim Curry's heart, he's the only one trying in this. I don't know what they had to do to get Curry to star in such a lame movie with a less than mediocre script, but by golly, he gives it his all. He's the only fun part about this movie. Given the film's premise, it really should be more exciting than it is, but it is so painfully boring except for Tim Curry. And even then, I'm not entirely sure what his character's plan was in this. And I'm sorry, I know it's a TV budget, but given how cool the villains' costumes look, they should have put more effort into the dog's outfit. They want this dog to look techy and futuristic, so what do? They put a few cheap buttons on a muzzle and then call it a day. Man, they put no effort whatsoever into this. If you're interested, just find a compilation on YouTube or something of Tim Curry's scenes, because those are the only parts of the movie worth watching. For me, I have to give Doom Runners a D, a 6 out of 10, and 2 out of 5 stars.